Hello, and welcome back to Forged by Geeks playing Kingdom Death Monster People of the Stars Hero Mode. As always, thank you to our patrons on Patreon. You're part of the reason why we do this. I was really busy finishing up some stuff with the board game this past week that we work on, Defense Grid, the board game. I'll have some announcements on that for our Kickstarter people on Monday or Tuesday next week based on how things go. And as a result, Monday I'm taking a day off work and I will be putting the poll up then. We've identified a painter.
Taking the day off work.
Yes, taking the day off work. It's funny when it's your own business.
Well, no, taking the day off work so that I can put up the painting stuff.
Well, I'm taking the day off work to relax, put up the poll, and also we'll be getting our new Xboxes in. So there's that too.
Yeah.
I don't like leaving that much money sitting on the doorstep. But other than that, hello Heroic Logic, thank you for joining. Other than that, we're starting out tonight with a planning session. We've got, was it 9 Lantern Years of hunts we get to pick left?
Yeah.
So we have 9 left we get to pick, and we kind of want to make sure we get the best gear possible. We also have 4 of those. If we plan things right, we should have something called the Ultimate Weapon, which will let us get a specific item from the mob we hunt.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, tentatively, I know this is horrible, one of those we want to get is the cat's eye.
Wow. Wow, the cat's eye, he says.
That feels like a dick move, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't feel like a dick move. It just feels like, after all of that,
we're going to attack him and go, give us your fucking eye!
Yeah.
As we hit him with a giant weapon. So I think that's one of the ones we want to go for.
Mm-hmm.
We did a little bit of looking ahead of time, and another we were looking at. So we are bringing in a bow character.
Mm.
So it would be nice to have a bow character who actually had a bow that could shoot arrows reliably and like do damage with them. So we were thinking that getting an arc bow from the Phoenix might be good, but that's the same problem as the cat's eye. It's a 1 in 23 chance of drawing from the resource deck. So, and that's also got the problem of you need a red, green, and blue hookup ideally. I mean, 8 range, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Though it's a little bit less critical if you have a bowmaster, because bowmasters ignore cumbersome.
That's a good point.
So it's definitely nice to have the additional range, but it's not as critical because...
Yeah, but you mix in the bowmaster with this bow, you've got the range and it ignores its cumbersome. That would be nice. The biggest thing is the 9 strength built in. That's 6 extra strength and a +1 chance to hit with accuracy. Though our bow guy's doing pretty good, so I'm not too worried about that. But that's another one we might want to guarantee.
Seriously, playing this game is like playing Flight Plan RPGs.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You've got to plan out everything. Yes, this is why people like the flower bow.
Yeah, the flower bow.
Yeah, we don't have the flower knight.
Flower bow is fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, isn't that considered one of the broken items in the game? I think
It's really funny because it actually, like, the process of getting it can result in quite a few deaths in your settlement, and yet people are like, yeah, so fucking worth it. It's too overpowered.
Yeah.
Like, there should be more deaths.
Well, like Murix was pointing out, it doesn't have cumbersome.
Yeah.
Yeah, love the green affinity on the screen. That's always a right, where it just looks like... The best is if you put a, what's it called, monster grease, because then you have the 3 dots on the bottom cut out as well.
Yeah, so we are going to have to hit a toughness of 17 when we're fighting the final boss.
Okay, so yeah, we definitely want that bow if we can swing it. Yeah. I'm not too worried about our guy with the axe, but I don't know if there's a better axe we could try to acquire. I was looking at one earlier. The Denticle.
Lol.
What?
And it's funny name.
Oh, yes. The Denticle, it's 5 strength, but when attacking from the blind spot, gain 2 strength, and it gets devastating on the first hit. So that could be something worth acquiring.
Yeah.
what's needed for that? So that would be the Sunstalker,
Yeah.
and you only need the 1,000-year Sunspot.
So that's the level 2 Sunstalker.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you need some salt, black lens, and a sun shark bone. So that should be all achievable. Oh, how many 1,000-year sunspots do you get from a level 2?
1.
Okay. Because there's a weapon that needs 2 of them. Awesome. But the Denticle Axe would only need 1. Yes.
I mean, when you think about it,
it's kind of horrible, but awesome all the same.
Oh wow, the front of the Sunstalker manual is technically not safe for work.
Yes, well the Sunstalker is not safe for work.
Oh yeah, but I never quite, it's kind of funny because it's right there and I never noticed it actually.
Yes.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
It is very not safe for work. Meaning that I don't think YouTube will like our stream when we fight a Sunstalker.
Well,
It's art, though. They don't technically have a problem with art.
Huh, okay.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, because technically you'd have the issue that then you couldn't show, like, look, here is this Greek statue.
Uh-huh.
Just
Yes.
fuzzed out
Everything.
in the middle. Yeah.
Do I need to add, like, some random little black thing I move around with the... yes.
Yeah, the
yes.
ovipositor.
Yes, that's a friendly name for it. Okay. So was there any character or a weapon that you need to, or you would like to get a new weapon for one of your characters? We got the shield.
Yeah, though they're probably going to be using the hazmat shield when we
Oh,
go into
yeah.
the final fight.
Hey, but that's a good 2 armor shield for somebody else. What weapon are you thinking for your last weapon that you're planning to bring in?
Not 100% sure yet.
Okay. We had talked about possibility of a spear.
Yeah, spear could be used for traps, or there's clubs.
Oh, yeah.
Because of that increased wound thing.
I can't remember, but somebody on our thing was constantly praising the lantern glaive. It is a spear and an axe.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Why?
Because you get the effects of both the specializations, right? So...
Oh, wow. That is interesting, yeah. Reach 2, sharp, and early iron. Oh, early iron sucks.
Yeah.
It's just a 264, but because you get the axe and the spear proficiency. So...
Spear is mainly about traps and provoking.
Yeah. So the thing is, if I got that possibly as the new axe for my guy, it's a 264. It's 1 less strength and 1 less chance, or no, same chance to hit, 1 less strength. But he's got like 7 strength at this point, so I'm not too worried. And he's just going to keep getting more as he keeps eating.
And the ability on the axe is like you automatically critically wound when you strike a location that has a permanent injury.
Yes. When an axe master wounds a monster with an axe at a location with a persistent injury, that wound becomes crit.
Yeah.
So it might be good to get the lantern glaive for the axe person, because then we get the spear proficiency to go with it.
How's the how many dice does it roll?
2, so same as
Does he have any speed?
No.
Okay.
So he's pretty good there.
Yeah, sharp gives an extra D10.
Yeah, it says extra D10 to strength. Wow.
Oh, I didn't realize that it had sharp as well.
Yes. Okay, yeah, so that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then the spear, if we just get a master, that'll give him the specialization, which is if you draw a trap, which we will hopefully see coming in advance, you get on a 7+ cancel the trap.
Mm-hmm.
So we at least have the chance, not that I regularly roll 7+.
Hey, recently, man, you don't even hold a freaking candle to me.
Okay, so we need 2 iron for that, but I think there's somebody that you have that pukes up iron each round.
Yeah. Actually, we have 2 people that puke up iron each round.
So we'll be able to get the iron just fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Then with that in mind, is there so have you decided on what kind of weapon you think you're going to try to go for your last one?
Um. Hmm. So I mean, the other thing is that it could be useful to just use the Celestial Spear.
Oh yeah, the 5 strength.
Because it's 9 strength.
Yeah.
And it does have reach.
And it's another person with spear to possibly cancel traps.
Yeah. I guess really we probably will have to just suck it up and get the fucking eye.
Yeah, it'd be good to get the eye. It's nice always seeing the top card, but being able to reorganize the top 3. Coin sleeves.
Yeah, because when you think about it, these are like perfect for coins. Like, I mean, they're almost exactly the size that you'd be using for coin sleeves.
So you could flip through for the gear.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. And several people have the equivalent for their gear grids, because that way you don't have to worry about accidentally, like,
knocking them
I
off.
knocked them. Frack, I just knocked it all over the place or anything like that.
Or I've seen like the 3D printed ones where you can put it down, but they're hard to get it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's an awesome idea. We might have to look into that. Though our system works pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, definitely I want to take out Death Star, because if nothing else, Sweet Death.
Yeah.
You may surge without spending survival.
Can I see the characters? So we have 9 hunts left, so I've got to be a little careful with when I pick people out.
Yes, and remember that we are going to have to
do like 4 nemesis
monsters.
So we want to be able to use some of our great people for that too.
Yeah, we need to fight 2 level 2 nemesis and 1 level 3 nemesis, and then there's the tyrant.
Ah, okay. So I don't think Epsilon was going to be going forward. Where is my... There he is.
Oh man, now we have that problem where, like, we can't hunt white lions with the characters that if we just want to, like, tweak them a little bit closer and get weapon proficiencies and stuff, you can't send them to fight white lion level 2 or 3 because it's 2 XP.
Yep.
Ugh.
So you only get the 1 weapon proficiency, but you get 2,
to hunt XP.
Yeah, so I think Grumpy is going to be our axe guy going into the final fight.
Okay.
All I need for him is 1 more fight to master axe.
Okay.
And that'll also age him once. Ideally, we would fix his blind somehow, but we probably want to bring him into more fights to keep eating disorders. 1, to remove the disorders, and 2, to build his strength. He's already at 6 base. Hey, Riverbottom, welcome back. Thank you for joining yesterday with Gloomhaven.
Yeah, so... we can... So, one of the things is that I don't know whether or not we have enough time to get it back, but if we do the Spedicules, that Silk Surgery... Oh wait, that's blind. Never mind. Oh well.
It cures blind?
No, it cures everything but blind.
Oh!
Gain +1 permanent accuracy, remove all permanent head injuries other than blind.
Wow!
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's only 250 technically now. Kingdom Death Monster.
Yeah.
The base game's only 250. Okay. And so what I'm looking at is I'm mostly going to be taking out Grumpy and Chicago Bear for the rest of this.
Okay.
But I need at least 4 fights to save, so that means I'll have to take somebody else out for 3 fights each.
Mm-hmm.
Basically. But that should be fine.
So what weapon proficiencies do we not have yet?
I don't know. You'd have that on your settlement sheet.
Well, I don't know what all of the weapon proficiencies are. That's the problem.
Oh, so I don't think we have... Do we have Club yet?
No. Hader will probably get that this time.
We have Qatar.
Yep.
We have Sword.
No. We needed Sword.
Oh, that's what we were talking about for that last character. Sword to put on the Gormite Blade.
Oh, yeah, right. The Black Sword.
Yeah. So we should probably... That last character should be focusing on Sword and not Spear.
Yeah. So Death Star would be focusing on Sword, I guess.
Okay. Do we have Spear yet?
We do not have Spirit.
So we need to get Spear through one of our Storm characters if we can.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 300. Okay. Yeah, it was 400. They dropped it with the latest Kickstarter. So yeah, we want to go for Sword. And we need to get Spear Mastery on somebody before the end stuff. So that
Okay.
if I get the Lantern Glaive, we're good to go there.
Alright, so Hadar still has 6 fights, and I'm not really planning on taking him to the final showdown.
Okay.
And he's a Heart of the Storm. A sword.
Oh. Oh, or okay, so he can get us the sword or the spear mastery.
Yes, he could get a spear mastery. Right now he's club. I'm probably gonna finish club.
Yeah, do one more
he's
club
already...
and then do 2 spears.
Yeah, Death Star we could take out and have him do sword because he completed shield mastery just now.
But I wouldn't even worry about doing that with sword. Pick the character that's going to be the final battle character and just have him start building up sword. Because he's going to have to do 8 fights to hit master himself. Oh, it's going to be...
I mean, well, we want to do something with him because you may surge without spending survival.
Yeah, but I thought Death Star was going to be our shield.
Possibly?
Yeah.
I mean...
I was thinking he was going to be our tank.
Well... I mean, maybe we could have him be our tank, but, like, he doesn't have rust.
Oh, he doesn't?
No,
Oh.
he's a storm.
Okay.
So he's not really the best tank option that we have.
Okay, so getting him sword then would work.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, like, the thing is that with the Sweet Death, you may surge without spending survival, so he could possibly surge to activate, I think he can surge to activate a shield for free. So
yes.
Maybe he could be a fine tank. But...
Yeah. So it's an opportunity. Then look for somebody else that might be rust for the other character. That might be good.
That would be bedtime.
Okay. That's why we were building up bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, has shield, yeah.
Okay, so we're building up bedtime to be the shield master.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense suddenly. And I forgot to actually fill these in where I checked it last week. Okay.
Do remember that anybody with Shattered Jaws can't encourage.
They can't?
Yeah.
Though we don't encourage much.
Yeah, but we have to keep it in mind because we do occasionally do it.
Yeah, Grumpy has a shattered jaw.
Yeah, almost all of our survivors have shattered jaws.
Okay, so I think we've got those characters then. So you have Hadar or whatever is going to get us the Spear Mastery, so we have proficiency for Grumpy to use with the Lantern Glaive.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! This isn't complicated at all.
Yeah.
Other than that, I noticed we're missing a couple others that I don't think we care about. I don't think we can get Scythe.
No.
Katana, Whip, Dagger.
Yeah, so Whip and Dagger are our only other options.
Okay. Sword, let's see, what was Sword again anyways? To go with that Gormite Blade. You gain 1 accuracy, 1 strength, and 1 speed when attacking with the sword. And after drawing hit locations, make a wound attempt, then select the hit location to resolve.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be really nice.
Yeah.
Oh god, that'll be really nice. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's Skyreath to put back. Silk Mill.
Yeah, I kind of want to sort of do, like, a themed thing where we, like, try to do particular, like, really... Because, I mean, a lot of these monsters have interesting, like, a lot of these monsters have, like, interesting hunt events, so I kind of want to, like, almost do, like, a maximize event for...
Oh, so we do specific hunt events, go through...
Like, basically, like, try to get the secret fighting art out of Gobbled Up, for example, with the Screaming Antelope and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, just trying to do something a little bit more interesting where our goals are not just to get to the end of the game, but they're actually, like, you know...
Dung Beetle.
Taking a particular, like, limitation and then playing it to the max.
Yeah, exactly. That could be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm still, honestly, what I'm most looking forward to at this point is, so we're going to be restarting our People of the Skull campaign next, is the plan. And we're going to restart it non-hero mode. So that should be interesting.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, that's like 2.5 months out.
Oh, you know what? You know what would be totally broken?
Hmm.
If we got enough lost settlements. The second benefit from the lost settlement is that you get a skull basic resource, which is fucking incredible in People of the Skull.
Yes, that would be awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna thank you very much for joining for the planning session, and we'll be kicking off the actual game in just a second.